Hello and welcome, my name's Devious Gaming and welcome to another episode of my Pokemon Ultra Sun 100% Shinylocke. Welcome back. In the last episode we took on Mallow in her trial. It was a rather intense battle. If you haven't seen that, then make sure you do go back and watch that. We struggled through the totem fight against the Lurantis, but we managed to make it to the end. We did lose a Pokemon, sadly, so Ants is now in our death box in the PC. We did lose him, but we can head off into Lush Jungle today and find ourselves another member of the team. So let's do that right now. So without further ado, let's head back into Lush Jungle. We have healed up all of our Pokemon. So let's run back into Lush Jungle and make our encounter for today's episode. So this may be the only encounter, I think, that we will be making for today's episode. So we have entered the grass, and let's have a look who it is that we are going to find. And it is a Porygon 2. That is super hype. Let's hope I can catch this thing. I would love to add that to our team. That gives us so much versatility. There's so many moves it can learn. So fingers crossed we can add this Porygon to the team. It does now have the static ability. I don't want to fire off a Brick Break. I am going to go for an Electro Ball. Brick Break would definitely take this thing out. And that looks like that is all the damage I'm going to be doing to this thing. So let's start throwing some balls at this Porygon. And see if we can add it. What we got. I should have just thrown a quick ball off the bat. I keep forgetting I've got those. I must try and remember. So I'm going to throw a Great Ball. See if we can catch this Porygon. Does have Recover, so I do think we can get away with another Electro Ball now. It's going to use a Defense Call, so that is pretty cool. It does mean that it is going to have Recover. It is going to have Defense Call. That was a critical hit, which was almost very dangerous. I'd be quite happy if it was to call in another Porygon 2 right about now, just in case. Nevertheless, it is down in the red now. We can start throwing a couple of Pokeballs. And let's see if we can grab this Porygon 2. I am now going to try and paralyze this thing. Let's go for a Thunder Wave. It's going to use Recover, which absolutely sucks. Don't want to knock this thing out. It is now paralyzed. I am going to use Thunder Shock. It's not as powerful as Electro Ball, and hopefully that is perfect. It's not done enough damage to take this thing down. So let's go at this thing now with a Premier Ball. Let's see if we can catch it in a Premier Ball. We aren't even getting rolls with this thing. We're going to get hit with a Psybeam. Looks like we are going to be using a fair few Pokeballs on this thing to try and add it to our team. But I really want this. I really want this Pokemon. And we have it. Yes! So there we go. We've got a shiny Porygon 2. We are now adding to our team. Now I just need to think of a nickname for this thing. I think I am going to call this... I'm going to call this thing Data. Because we need an upgrade to get it to a Porygon 2. So I'm going to call this thing Data. And he is going straight into our team. No doubt about that. We need to head back and heal this thing up. Let's add him to our overlay. We have added Data, our Porygon 2. There we go. There he is. Let's add him down here. Welcome to the team, Data, the Porygon 2. So we can grab whatever it was dropped, and that is an orange berry, and we can leave Lush Forest now with our Porygon 2 in tow. Let's head back, heal up, see what moves we can teach it, if we can teach it any for the time being of the TMs that we have received. So let's heal up first. I'm so stoked that we managed to get a Porygon 2, guys. Oh, it's one of my favourite Pokemons, especially in competitive battling. So that is super, super, super awesome. Now all we need is the Eviolite, and this thing will be an absolute monster. So let's go into our bag and see if any of the TMs can be taught to Porygon. And it doesn't look like it at the moment. Well, that's not a problem. We will level him up, keep him on the team, and gain him some levels as we make our way down now to Route 6, Route 5. We need to make our way down to the Dimensional Research Lab. I'm going to skip this trainer for now. I want to try and get as far as possible in this episode. So let's run on down. Hey Devious, how's it? I knew I heard your footsteps. And we were kind of a Ford Toro right then. I don't know how you heard my footsteps. But anyway, I finished up Mallow's trial and ate down every last bit of that Super Mallow special of hers. Boy, that was good enough to break the mouth. You heading to the Dimensional Research Lab? You just keep on going straight this way. Maybe I'll catch you there later. Thanks for stopping us, Hal. We are heading to the Dimensional Research Lab. You are correct. We are making our way there right now. Continuing straight down. Now this woman is going to move out of our way. No, she's not, because we've gone the wrong way. She will move out of the way once we have been into the lab. So, hey! Go, Nebby! You splash! Nebby and Lily watering the plants by the looks of things. Hey, I was just acting like I was devious. You always seem to end up getting hurt, Nebby. Seeing that pained me just as much as if I was the one being hurt. But if I could become as strong as Hal and Devious are, then maybe things would be different. Phew! Oh. Oh, Devious, hello. I feel like it's been a while since we last met. There's a laboratory here that studies the dimensions. Did you know? And the professor is waiting to meet you. How are your trials? It must have been quite trying to do 3 in a row. It was no problem. Of course it was no problem. It didn't take us any time whatsoever. The reason you look so content and understood by Ampharos there, I mean. There's a few bits there. Sorry, guys. Didn't make a lot of sense right at the end. So we're going to head into the Dimensional Research Lab now, make our way up and talk to the professor. So we can continue on our journey and go and find the Kahuna Olivia to take on her grand trial. Hey there, honey. Oh, hi. This here's Professor Bernette. She runs the Dimensional Research Lab, yeah? And she's also my wife. You're Devious, right? Lily told me about you. She said you were the reliable sort. 3 months ago, I found Lily lying on a beach, Cosmog in her bag, also unconscious. No Hal today. Now he's out doing his own thing, but he'll be the real deal someday. He could even become a kahuna, just like old Hannah before him. You really think so? Whoa! Well, yeah, I really do. Good to see you again, Hal. It's been a while since I last saw you. Because I wanted to tell him about some of the mysterious phenomenon here in Alola. I'd be happy to. Mysteries of Alola, huh? Then you've got to mean the Ultra Wormhole. It's extremely rare, but sometimes a hole opens in the sky over Alola. It appears that this rift leads to a different and unknown dimension. The reason that people think there may be a mysterious dimension is because of the legends of fearsome Pokemon appearing from the Ultra Wormhole. Phew! It's very weak as proof, but I can't ignore it. There is also plenty of evidence already in the Pokédex for the existence of different dimensions, right? Fearsome Pokemon. Even normal wild Pokemon sometimes attack people, right? But the Pokemon that appear from the Ultra Wormhole went way beyond that. They were called Ultra Beasts, and they were feared. If the stories are to be believed, the guardian deities of the islands fought desperately against them. But like I said, it's all legend and folktales. It's hard to know how much is true. But I would be very happy if I could somehow unravel the mystery of the Ultra Wormhole by studying the dimensional disturbances. We've recorded several known relationships between Pokemon and different dimensions in books. You can find them on the bookshelves in this lab. So, all of her research has been documented. We need to chat to how being able to go to more places really makes it feel like you're growing along with your partner Pokemon, huh? It's pretty great. Hey there, Devious. He's stopping us from leaving, so I think we either need to talk to Bernette or Lily, I can't remember. Looks like Lily. You want to know what happened 3 months ago? Well, I wanted to learn more about Nebby. I mean, about Cosmog, so I decided to come speak to Professor Bernette. But I got lost along the way and ended up wandering out until I collapsed on the shore. She listened to my story, staying up all night to hear it all, and then she even got her husband, Professor Kukui, to lend me his loft to stay in. And she told him to help me investigate Nebby's origins too. Professor Bernette has been so kind, and she's still helping me try to find a way to get Nebby back to its own home. She's been like a real mother to me. So there we go. How about that, Devious? If the Ultra Beasts are really out there, I wonder what kind of moves they can use. And you've finished all 3 of Akala's trials, woo! And now comes the big match against Olivia. And now comes the Island Kahuna. It's the biggest and the baddest trial of them all, here on Akala, the Grand Trial. Good luck! Olivia's house is past Diglett Tunnel. It's in Goni City. I still have some things I want to talk to Professor Bernette about, so I'll stay here. Being able to go to more places really makes it feel like you're growing along with your partner Pokemon, huh? It's pretty great. So we need to go and find Diglett Tunnel, where we can make another encounter, and we can find the Kahuna to hopefully take on her trial. So let's make our way over there now. It's not too far from here, but not before looking up into the sky and seeing a rift right before our eyes. What was that just now? It looks like a crack in the sky. Hey Devious, so you've made it through all 3 captain trials, yeah? And you should go meet Kahuna Olivia. She lives in the town past Diglett Tunnel. Diglett Tunnel is, let's see, from here it's kind of near the Pokemon Center. It's easy to walk right past it though, so keep your eyes peeled. Now it's Mala Salada time for me. No house off to go and eat as per usual. And we are going to head now into... Did we heal up? I can't remember. Pretty sure we did. Yes, we did. So we're going to head into Diglett Tunnel now, where we can make another encounter. Also meet up with the Kahuna Olivia. So let's just run around here quickly, get our encounter for Diglett Tunnel, see what it is going to be. And it is going to be a shiny Spinarak. So our shiny luck in this is hit and miss, it really is. But nevertheless, we have a shiny Spinarak right in front of us that we need to try and capture. So I have remembered that I am holding some quick balls. So I am going to fire those off right now. See if we can just capture this Spinarak with no fuss. And there we go. We have caught the shiny Spinarak. And we'll be adding that to our party. So we get 1 good encounter, 1 okay encounter. I mean, it might be pretty cool if you manage to get it evolved. You can learn some pretty neat moves, but nevertheless, not really what I was hoping for. I am going to call this thing Spider-Man. Why not? Spider-Man is added to our team, and he will be joining the others in the box. So let's send him to the PC box, as we don't need him on the team right this second. And let's head down now, speak to Kahuna Olivia. Continue our adventure through Akala Island. Almost finished Akala now. Oh, Devious, wasn't it? This cave is really something, you know. It's overflowing with these Pokemon called Diglett, and they are really out of hand. Mediocre trainers can't even go through. So, how's your island challenge going? Let me see which crystals you've earned. Oh, look at you, Devious. Nice work. I see you've even passed Mallow's trial. It's about time you had some fun with me. The Diglett have settled down too. If you are as strong as you appear, you should be able to make it through this cave. And at the end of it, you'll find Coney City. That's where my shop is. I'll see you there. So, she has agreed to battle us as long as we can make it through Diglett Tunnel. So let's do that now. Let's run around here and grab a Firestone. You never know, it might come in handy at some point during this trial. That is the island trial. Oh, we could have had a nice Torkoal. That would have been pretty cool. But sadly, that is not the case. We got a shiny Spinarak for our encounter in Diglett Tunnel, which I'm super stoked about, quite clearly. Never mind, let's run away from this Torkoal and continue through Diglett Tunnel. Phew. With Olivia in charge, we finally managed to make some headway against those Diglett. Oh, Alola! We're members of the Aether Foundation. We work to support Pokemon conservation. It seems like Team Skull was responsible for the Diglett in this cave getting so riled up and bringing them all up to the surface. Oh, Team Skull is this group of troublemakers, you see. They seem to delight in interfering with trainers and their Pokemon. Diglett normally live in elaborate systems of underground tunnels that take years to dig out. We're here to ensure that they return to their tunnels and let people pass through here, without having to fight so many Pokemon. So, some of the Diglett are still stuck on or near the surface though, so be careful. Well, thank you for the warning. We are still making our way through Diglett Tunnel regardless. Let's head up this path. Random wild Diglett there. We'll explore the cave while we're in here. See if there's any items that we can get our hands on. And it looks like a wild, shiny Slowpoke has appeared. We don't need this thing, so I'm going to kill it for the extra XP, why not? We have electric moves on our beacon after all. Slowpoke is a water Pokemon. So we can get some XP for our Porygon too. Hopefully level him up pretty swiftly. Oh, it looks like we are running into a trainer. And it is going to be Worker Jeff with his two Pokemon. So let's see what he's got. Of course, one of them is a Diglett. We do need to switch out our Pokemon right now. Let's go for Hydra. Hydra's probably the best matchup against this Diglett. Fire off with a Bubble Beam. Bulldoze doing very little damage. It is going to lower our speed. So let's see if we can try and lower this Diglett speed with a Bubble Beam. That's our speed has been lowered again. Be fired off with a Bubble Beam. That is going to be super effective and it's taking out this Diglett in one hit. So making easy work of that Diglett and moving on to his next Pokemon, which is also Diglett. So we will continue to battle with Hydra and get through this trainer. We do need to train up our Pokemon a little bit as we head on to take on Kahuna Olivia in her Grand Trial. So this should also one-hit knock out this Diglett. And we can finish up here with Worker Jeff. We have a little bit more money. Maybe we can head to a shop soon and see what items we need to top up on. We did use a lot of potions in the last totem battle, so we do need to top those up. Ah, no way! Just when things were starting to heat up, yo, I got surrounded by Diglett and beat up, yo. Yo, since what? When can Diglett use beat up? I'm so mad now, I want to beat up on some fools. Don't be mad, because you were the fool who was dumb enough to be here right now. Devious! Ah, I was wondering when you were playing around, who you were playing around without me, and it's Team Skull. You want some? That's how we say hello. Nice knowing you, punks. So we're going to head into a double battle against Team Skull now, with Hal as our partner. So let's see how we do here against Hal. And his Eevee that he is going to send out. We are going to send out Beacon, of course. We are going to take on the Ekans with an Electro Ball. That is going to be enough to take out the Ekans. First hit, first turn. And it is going to ember on the Eevee. And the Eevee is going to straight up bite. Let's go for an Electro Ball on the Salandit also. And that is definitely going to be enough to take it out with a quick attack from the Eevee. So we have beaten Team Skull once again, put a stop to their meddling. Now we can finish making our way through the cave. Yo, step off, enough with beating up, yo. We may not be trying to take over the world or nothing, but we're still hard as a bone out here. Quite clearly, that's why we've beaten you every single time. See you on the flip side, says Hal, because he's down with the kids. Man, Devious, when I fight with you, it's like even my Pokemon feel more at ease. You really are some kind of trainer. That's it, I've just got to give you something. And he is going to get us a Max Ether. Max Ethers will restore all PP to one of your Pokemon, you know, pretty great, right? Pretty much like those Roto PP restores you can get from Roto Loto, yeah? Now I'm going to have some more fun with those Digletts. See ya! So we have made it through Diglett Tunnel to Coney City. Or Route 9. Oh, so we do get another encounter on Route 9, which is fantastic. Oh, a trial-going trainer you are. Looker is my name. I travel the world and many lands do I visit for my own private reasons. Alola is a nice place and so very peaceful, most ideal for a vacancy. I was just in Coney City where I got a most unusual stone at Miss Olivia's shop. No one here is so terrible as to try to create a new world or liberate all Pokemon from their trainers. Yes, peaceful indeed. Though concerns I have about those reported sightings of the infamous Pokemon Mafia. Ah, forgive me for keeping you. I will give you this Thunderstone if you forgive my rudeness. I bought 3 without thinking. You attained a Thunderstone, so we now have a Thunderstone and a Firestone. So if we come across any Pokemon that need to be evolved with those stones, we have them in the bank. Do you have a good adventure, my trial-going young trainer friend? So now we can head to Coney City, not before taking on this police officer. And we do get another encounter on Route 9. Police Officer Haruki sent out Hoary. So we can definitely do some damage to this Hoary straight off the bat. With a super effective break, take that to the face, Hoary. Hit with a takedown. He's going to get static and paralyzed, which is awesome. Hits with recoil damage. One more Brick Break is going to be enough to finish off with Hoary. And down goes the police doggy. Beacon gaining a level to level 29. He wants to learn Confuse Ray. No, thank you. Evergreen to level 28. Data has grew to level 20. And we have beaten the police officer. Hopefully he doesn't get too angry and arrest us. So we can now move on. Shall we? Yeah, why not? So let's throw our rod out for our encounter on Route 9. What is it going to be? It is random and 100% shiny, and it is going to be a shiny Pinsir. So that is pretty awesome. I do quite like Pinsir as a Pokemon. Let's throw a quick ball, see if we can catch this right off the bat. Quick ball, use. Quick balls in this game are OP. There's one roll. Oh, it looks like we're going to have to do this the hard way. We're going to get hit with a Vital Throw. We're going to use a Brick Break. Pinsir is going to use Harden, which is pretty cool. Just means that we're less likely to kill it. Brick Break does literally nothing. Go for a Thunder Shock. Going to get hit with a double hit. And the Pinsir is going to get paralyzed. I am loving Static. Static in this game is OP as an ability. Every Pokemon we have encountered so far that hits this thing just seems to get paralyzed every single time. Not that I'm complaining, don't get me wrong. It's pretty awesome that that is what is happening. So we're hit with another Brick Break, get this thing down into red. He is paralyzed, so he should be fairly easy to catch. Oh, I'm so glad that only hit 2 times. What was I thinking? Let's head into... Let's go into Hydra now. Not bag, not bag. I want Pokemon. Go into Hydra and let's go into... Let's go to Hydra. Ooh, nearly lost Beacon by not paying attention. And that crit really would have mattered. You get hit with a Vital Throw. Now we can start throwing some balls at this Pinsir again. Let's see if we can add this Pinsir to our party. 1 roll, 2 rolls, 3 rolls, and there we go. We are adding Pinsir to our party. So I am going to call this thing Beetleborg after a TV series I remember from way back when I was younger, and they were almost similar to the Power Rangers, but they were in their uniforms were sort of beetle-like, and they were called the Beetleborg. So that is what I'm calling Pinsir. Is the reason behind it. So let's call this thing Beetleborg. Beetleborg, and he can reside in the box for now. He would be a great addition to the team if we lose anyone in the near future. So let's pop him in the box for now. I may switch out one of the Pokemon in our team a little bit later for Beetleborg, but for now he can rest up in the box till we need him. So we've made it to Coney City, and that is where I will be wrapping it up for today's episode. We are making our way towards Olivia and the Grand Trial, but for now that is where I'm going to leave it. So if you have enjoyed today's episode, guys, please do smash that like button. We had 3 encounters, caught all 3, so that is pretty awesome. Porygon 2, which we have named Data, Spider-Man, which was the Spinarak, and we have also added Pinsir, our Beetleborg. So if you have not yet subscribed to the channel, please do smash the subscribe button, and you will then hit that notification bell so you know whenever I stream, put up new content, or another episode. That is it for today, guys. I will not keep you any longer. I hope you've enjoyed today's episode. Ta-ta for now.